supine, we're looking at LLD, big deep breath and hold. So, long gallbladder. The name of the game for the gallbladder, in my opinion, is to make sure that you elongated it fully, that you evaluated it fully from multiple windows, because I promise you, Breathe, that if you just look from one spot right here and it looks beautiful, you're gonna miss something. These little polyps are weird. Sometimes you're down here at the kidney, you did a whole gallbladder evaluation. I've done this when I was a student. I did a whole gallbladder evaluation, everything looked good. I'm down here looking at the kidney, I angle up and I can see a polyp in the gallbladder. Well, what the heck, I couldn't see it then, probably because I only used one window and I didn't really understand exactly how to evaluate it fully yet. But that was a really cool experience for me, because I was like, wow, I can keep my eye on my organs even after I've done something. Hey, even after I've completed my evaluation of an organ, it's still in my picture somewhere, I'm still looking at it. So I was able to see that.
Like on me, you can't see my polyp right here at all.
Exactly, but you can catch a little glimpse of it when I was over here in coronal.
So when you're measuring the...
Because here, you can see it popping through. So in a coronal scan plane, I do the same stupid little trick. Weep, weep. I wave my probe around and look, there's something in there. And I can see that. But if I just did that from here, I would have been like, oh, she's fine, totally normal, no problems, good to go. Not good to go. So deep breath and hold. So that's what using multiple windows is for. So I came down here. I'm just down here now, I'm at her ribs, and I'm waving through with my probe. I'm doing the same little fanning technique. I'm scanning out, I'm scanning in. Now I can see it. I'm oblique, I'm down here. You can see where my probe is. So I started up here. Once I elongate the gallbladder to whatever its natural position is, now I'm just coming over here and looking at it, coming down here and looking at it, come over here and looking at it, come over here and looking at it. You just want to look at it from multiple windows, and that's what interrogating is. If I interrogate you, do I ask you one question? No, I ask you like 10 questions, 20 questions. Every time you come from a different position, you're asking me a new question. What does it look like from coronal? What does it look like from over here? Just a little bit. What if I just come up one rib space and angle down under that rib space? Could I see it there? Yeah, do that. You have every single rib space as an opportunity to look from a different perspective. So that you're not, now I saw it from over here, maybe that deep breath and hold. Maybe this oblique scan plane wasn't my best way to see it. Maybe I'm gonna come coronal and I can see it better from here. And then I can do and look at that. I can narrow my sector and I won't even die. I'll be fine. I'm not gonna get hurt. It's not gonna take an extra 30 minutes. It's really quick. And I can optimize this image. Always, always be optimizing your image. Even if it's just a quick dual screen to measure something. Why not narrow your sector? I just doubled my frame rate. That's gonna make a better picture. It's gonna come, those gains are gonna matter when you're scanning a difficult patient. Maybe when you're scanning perfect, easy patient, that's fine. You don't have to try as hard, but that's why we need you to be trying hard here. And we need you to be turning those knobs and using those buttons, because if you don't practice now, you're not gonna do it later. And you wanna make sure that you're always trying to be optimizing your image. I could have even narrowed my sector here if I couldn't see it well, or I wanted to clear out my image, I can still narrow my sector in long. I'm only looking at this little polyp here. If I'm taking a picture of the gallbladder representatively, I want an open fan of my image because I want to see everything around it in relationship. But once you take those, you can take closer up images where you can see better. Deep breath and hold. And you can have people take deep breaths or not take deep breaths and see what it looks like when you do that as well. Another example of a way to optimize my image is I can use my right zoom to magnify it and see it a little bit better. And I can get a closer view. Relax. So you have all kinds of options at your hands. You're a technologist. You understand how to use your machine and you make it work for you, because otherwise there's not as much magic going on here. So